But now NDTV has documents which show how A. Raja bypassed the PMO and announced the spectrum policy in 2008 and even issued licenses. But more curious is the fact that the PMO actually realized this but still did not take any action. NDTV's Rahul Srivastav has accessed documents which show that the PMO is actually in the process of making recommendations on the spectrum policy when the policy was announced.
There was an intervening period between the issue for licenses on the 10th of January 2008 and a letter written by Mr. A. Raja, the Telecom Minister, to Prime Minister, detailing all his views and his plans as far as the 2G spectrum allocation is concerned. The letter is received by the Prime Minister's office on the 26th of January 26th of December 2007. The Prime Minister acknowledges the receipt of the letter. While the letter has been acknowledged, at that time, the Prime Minister's office started working on the issue. On all the recommendations that Raja had made, the Prime Minister's office started this file. And on this, it started with the Principal Secretary to the Prime Minister actually saying that I want a series of events, what exactly are the backgrounds, what are the various documents available. Then Mr. Pulok Chatterjee, who was a senior official in the PMO, creates a report in which there are a lot of recommendations, lots of suggestions, and some very important suggestions which perhaps are being demanded by various bodies like even the CAG, and also the opposition is being that there should have been auction. The Pulok Chatterjee notes talked about auction, proper pricing, at least pricing which does not actually hurt the subscribers or the telecom operators. And this note was on functioning till the 6th of January 2008. That is 4 days before Mr. A. Raja issued the licenses. This is the last page of this note on which Mr. Pulok Chatterjee is saying that this issue has been discussed with the Secretary Department of Telecom. That is before the 6th of January, after Mr. Raja wrote, this letter was discussed, this issue and suggestions were discussed with the Telecom Secretary. But what does Mr. Raja do? While the file is roaming around in the Prime Minister's office, some policy directives are likely to be issued. Mr. A. Raja goes ahead and takes the Prime Minister's acknowledgement, his own recommendations, and turns them into policy directive. Does not go to the Telecom Commission, and on the 10th he issues a note. There is this little note at the end of this file, which I will read, that the Prime Minister says that the DOT has issued licenses today. They may be taken into account and the issues accordingly modified. This is the Prime Minister's office writing that the licenses have been issued. We have come to know about it. And that's how perhaps the whole thing moved in the DOT.
NDTV's cricket app, Android and iPhone. Fastest scorecard, special analysis, and much more. Download free. ndtv.com/apps.